What is up?
Matt.
Jared, what's going on, man?
Dude, it's me and you. Kevin and Lisa aren't here tonight, and we're going to take this show completely off the rails like I know only you and I can.
It's inevitable, mate. I don't know why they've let us loose on, live and unsupervised, but yeah, let's get on with it, son.
Whoever made that decision, it might lose their job tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, we have a good show for you tonight. Our guest is going to be Kingdom Collapse. You may have heard of them once or twice before on this show. You might have heard of them on Octane. You might have heard them on our radio station. They've been around. They played some shows and they're doing some cool shit. They got some cool tunes. They're going to be playing actually this weekend. Let me click the calendar so I don't screw that date up. In our hometown, or on the Gulf Coast, I should say, the 13th. It's the Rock for a Reason show. It's going to be at the Sanctuary over in Biloxi. We're going to be talking a lot about that throughout the show tonight. Look at you, Matt. Look at you go. Look at you go. They're going to also be playing with Dark Remedy, Vision, some other bands that I can't read right there. There you go. Raven's Banquet. What does that other one say, Matt? Can you read those two?
Raven's Banquet and Sanity's Last Breath.
Yeah, there's one right here with this V, though. I can't read.
That's Break Signal. So that is essentially Paper Cut Massacre minus a member.
Okay. All right. And it's going to be an all-ages show. It's said on the flyer there. It's going to be a good time, and it's Rock for a Reason, suicide prevention, if I do remember correctly. Isn't that right, Matt?
It is, yeah. It's for a great cause. There's going to be, I believe, Mission 22 and the American Foundation for Suicide, I believe, are going to be there. But yeah, it's going to be a hell of a show, and that's what we're going to be talking about with KC tonight. What's going on with them? What else is happening in their neck of the woods?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, as everybody comes into the live feed, man, we want to thank y'all first for being here tonight. And if you could, let us know where you're watching from. Smash the like button, smash the share button. All that stuff helps us out tremendously. And we appreciate it. Like we always do, we like to go around the horn, and being there's only me and Matt tonight, it'll just be the two of us. But we like to always start the show out with what have you been listening to? So we'd like to know what you're listening to as well. If you got some bands that we're not aware of, that's not on our radar, that's up and coming, let us know in the comments. Or if it's just some old school shit that you're going back and listening to, we need to know about that as well. Matt, I know you've got, we kind of went before we went live here, we were kind of talking about it. What have you been listening to? And let's get into that conversation.
So I went down a little bit of nostalgia today. System of a Down have announced a headline European tour for the first time in 8 years, and I am fucking stoked. I'm going to make sure that I get there. There's one show in the UK in London in the stadium. I don't give a fuck how much it's going to cost me to get there. System of a Down are a bucket list band of mine. I've missed out on the opportunity several times when they've played over here due to work commitments and stuff, but they are the band that got me into rock and metal. I have to see them live, and this could be my one and only chance to do it, because you don't know when they're going to be touring again.
You're right.
They're not essentially together anymore. They're just doing tours and stuff like that. They're not really, they released them 2 singles, didn't they, a couple of years ago? But yeah, they're just a band that I think changed music. Like for me, when you look at the late 90s and bands that define that new metal, you're looking at Korn, Slipknot, and System of a Down.
Yeah, and they did it in their own way. They had their own unique style. They took all their Armenian backgrounds and really blended that, that sound into a rock sound, and then made it popular in the US for late teens, early 20s, like you said, in the 2000s era, early 2000s area.
Yeah, and you listen. I was listening earlier, and you listen to the construction of the songs, and they were way ahead of their time. Like, they could release something now like Toxicity or Sweet Pea or Sugar, and it would blow fucking people's minds. And this is a band that was doing it 20, 25 years ago.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. It was definitely their own sound. They did it on their own terms with their own energy. I've always been a System of a Down fan. They don't tour, or they didn't tour very much in the South where, you know, in the US in
Yeah.
the South where I'm at. I don't know why. I don't know what the deal was behind that, but I've never seen them. I'm like you, they're a bucket list band for me. London, that sounds like a good excuse to go to London and go hang out in the UK. So I don't know.
Dude, do it.
Maybe so.
I'll pick you up in
Maybe
the
so.
airport, bro.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, really. I
Um,
do want to call out the people in the comments right now. J-Rod, we appreciate it, man. He said he's been listening to Bad Omens. We did that single review, Matt, on YouTube
yeah.
not too long ago. If y'all haven't seen that, go check it out. Somebody's excited to see Envision again live. That's going to be killer. That's this weekend. I hope that's the show you're talking about. They've been putting out a lot of killer music too.
Yeah, that's Michelle.
Does that say, what does that say? Breaker? What does it say? I've been listening to a lot of what? Help me out, Matt.
Yeah, Breaker. Yeah. He had his debut show recently.
I don't know.
I'm happy for him. Nice. I'll have to check him out, you know?
Yeah.
And let me know what you're listening to and what I should be listening to. We put out the 3030, I believe, or was it New Ads? Can't remember which one it was, but some guy just commented like, oh, you know, I'd love to hear, can't even remember the name of the band now, Wolf something, but they're from Sioux Falls anyway. And I was like, oh, do you know what? I've got 5 minutes. Let's see what this guy's on about. Went and listened to him.
Right.
And I was like, holy fuck, why are we not playing them?
Right.
You know?
Right.
So I'm going to get them into rotation at some point.
Yeah. Make our jobs easier for us, right? Make Matt's job, make Matt's life easier.
Or harder. You have no idea how hard it is to get, you know, especially on heavy release weeks. Like people are like, oh, why aren't you playing this? Why aren't you playing that? When I've got 30, 40 songs to choose from and I have to only pick 5 or 6, that's a fucking problem.
That's right.
You know what I mean? We can't play everything, but I try and get you guys what I feel you should be listening to.
That's right. That's right. I get it. Going back to the System of a Down thing, though, man, that's going to be a great show. That's our tour, I should say.
Yeah,
in the UK.
and guess who's main support?
We are. Well, I do know because we looked it up.
We did. It's Queens of the Stone Age, man.
Yeah.
They're another nostalgic. You know, both those bands were big for my teenage years. Big.
Oh hell yeah.
You know, like I said to you before, listening to that took me back to the days of Sorry Dad, sitting at my mate's bedroom, you know, playing the GameCube, playing Mario Kart, just ripping on the bong, and it was all 3 albums of the System of a Down that were just constantly on repeat, and that was that. Yeah. Those 3 albums are the story of my teenage years.
That's right. That's right, man. J-Rod said he's ready to rip the stage Saturday night. Man, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a party. It's going to be a damn good time. So, Matt, I'll go real quick for me. You talk about nostalgia. I got to be honest. I don't want to lie on the show, and I know people aren't going to dig it, but like I've been listening to a lot of old music from the 70s, man. A lot of like Crosby, Stills, and Nash, dude. I've been listening to a lot of the Eagles. I don't know.
Oh, nice, man.
I fucking love that music so much. And I don't know, there's something about like the new stuff that's coming out that's like really pushing me back to the old shit. You know what I mean? Like to get back to the roots of the real shit, or stuff that just, you know, sounds original, that sounds like real artists playing real music. I don't know. That's where I'm at with it. Let me know if you feel the same way in the comments, or if I'm just getting really old. And that could be the thing. I don't know. Yeah,
and then it takes you back to that, like with me with System, for instance, today. Like you can hear in the recordings.
Yes.
You can hear the atmosphere in that studio.
That's
right. You
know
what I mean? You can feel them playing their instruments, and you can feel that they've, you know, because they were recording straight to tape. So if they fucked up,
yep.
You know, this isn't before digital age. You know, you had to go in and muscle memory that fucking song before you recorded it to make sure it was, you know, recorded fucking sweet on the tape. You know,
if you're familiar with the YouTube channel, Rick Beato has. He's a producer, did a lot of work in a lot of bands, and he recently interviewed, I think for the second time, David Gilmour, and David from Pink Floyd. David Gilmour talks about what it used to take to record in the studio, going from like even before, I guess, like 4-track recorders to like combining 4 tracks to get 8, and then recording at Abbey Road Studios, and just all this killer shit about how difficult it used to be to splice tape, to take multiple, you know, tracks, put them together, the timing that was involved in recording all this shit together. It's just wild to think. And then he talks about like when Pro Tools comes out, and now with this computer that I'm staring at and an interface, you can get, 16, 20 unlimited tracks with digital recording that you can easily just delete, redo. And it's like, it's just mind blowing to hear how far technologies came in the last, I don't know, 30, 40 years, specifically the last 20. And there's a lot of things that go along with that, for better or worse, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. We had a conversation last podcast when you wasn't on with Kevin and Lisa about AI and stuff like that. So
yeah,
if you're interested in that sort of stuff, go and listen to that. We touched on some good shit.
Yeah. And there's some good stuff, I think, about AI, a lot of bad, but some good stuff. So I didn't catch that, but I'll go back and check it out. Matt, I think we got to get the show rolling. We can't just talk here for the whole rest of the night.
We can't just talk shit all night. We told you it's off the rails already.
That's right. But the people want to hear us talk, I think.
Yeah, they want the music. So, mate.
What do we got? They got the grudge match tonight.
We got a grudge match. We have, after the absent went into the Hall of Fame last week, we have 2 new contenders coming in. We have Dead Purpose B. Can't see the name of the actual song there, but it's their latest single, going up against Envision Siren Song.
Yeah, and we're gonna lead with is it Dead or DED? How do you say it?
DED, Dead, however you want to pronounce it, mate.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? It's very simple. You vote video number 1, video number 2 in the comments. You only get to vote once, and we are watching that, and we are keeping track. But like Matt said, we're gonna lead with DED or Dead, however you want to do it, and kick back, relax. You're watching the sound. Well.
Banger.
What do you think?
I think it's a fucking great track. It's I didn't hear it when because they released it just after I done new ads. But yeah, I love it. I may even add that this week potentially.
Yeah,
Not promising
I dig
anything,
it.
but
I like the video too.
yeah.
I mean this as a compliment. It had some like 1990s MTV vibes.
Bit nostalgia there again. We're on a nostalgia roll tonight, aren't we? Eh?
I like it, man. I like it.
Yeah, I love it. So up that for them for video number 2. That's video number 1. If you want Dead to go into the next Grudge match. Up next is Envision Siren Song video number 2. Get your votes in the comments, people.
And you're watching the sound. Hold on, Matt. We're muted.
I'm muted. There we go.
Can you hear me?
Did we say any more? It's Envision.
You mind if I take the microphone for just a second?
You crack on, bro.
All right. As best as I can give my unbiased opinion, that is a great fucking song.
Yeah.
And that is a great fucking video. And now I'm going to give you my biased opinion, which is Envision is a local band from my hometown, whether people know that or not. That fucking video was awesome. You had a pallet with a net over it, which pulls at my heartstrings. You had the water crashing like that. It looks like it screams the Gulf Coast to me. All right, that was fucking awesome. I don't know what that light was that was swinging around that looked like it was from the 70s. I already mentioned that I'm listening to music from that time period. So I love that. Fucking knocked it out of the park, guys. That's the best video I've seen from these guys.
I think I remember saying to Alex when he first sent it me that for me, that's probably Envision's best song that they put out.
I think so too. And I love a lot of their stuff. Like they got good shit.
Yeah.
But
they're just up in their game each time, you know. It's just step it, you know. It's great.
And if you've never seen them live before, what they do live, you know, Alex gives it his all every time. All the guys do. But like he's jumping in the crowd, he's sneaking around. The last time we had him in D'Iberville, he's popping out, he's crowd surfing back to the stage. Like
wasn't it 30-30 where he climbed up on top of the fucking roof? Fucking nut job.
That's right. It's like he gives it his all every time, and they put on a good show.
You know?
Yeah. So Saturday, by the way, Rock for a Reason at the Sanctuary. Get your tickets now at thesound228.com and come see him do that shit live.
And our guests are backstage, but before we bring them in,
every 11 minutes, someone in the U.S. dies by suicide. It's the second leading cause of death for people aged 10 to 34. It's time to make some noise for a reason. Rock for a Reason, a powerful night of music and purpose presented by the Sound 228 in the Sanctuary in Biloxi. Saturday, September 13th, join us as we raise awareness and funds for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention and Mission 22. Featuring a crushing lineup with Kingdom Collapse, Dark Remedy, Why Don't You Let Me Go? NVSN, Paper Cut Massacre, Brendan Starr, and Raven's Banquet. 18 and up to enter. Doors open at 5. Music starts at 6. Advance tickets just $25. Grab yours now at thesound228.com. Proudly sponsored by Wake Up Music, J Eagle Audio, and Spade Images. In partnership with the Asylum Radio Network and the Rage Radio. This isn't just a concert. It's a movement. Be there. Stand up. Rock for a reason.
And headlining that is our boys.
What's up?
We need to
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Hell yeah.
What is up, boys?
Man, just getting ready to see y'all in a couple days.
Fuck yeah.
Minus Matt.
Minus me. I will be there in spirit, dude. You know it.
Yeah, we've been trying to figure out a way to get Matt mounted like on an iPad, like on a some type of like robot situation where he can kind of control himself through the crowd and it's live and he can interact with people, but we just don't have
some kind of AI thing. Here's AI
Matt.
Yeah,
I think they did it on Big Bang Theory, but we're not as sciencey as those guys are. So anyway.
we will figure it out one day. So what's up with you guys? Aaron, Jonathan, what's been going on?
A lot of stuff behind the scenes that we can't really talk about. But really, this whole year, all of the spring and early summer, we were on the road. And then been locking some stuff in behind the scenes, working on a ton of new music that we'll be able to talk more about. But gearing up for these shows, we have a run with Hinder next month. And really just gearing up for a big 2026. Like you've never seen from us.
Coming out flying. Because we've seen that you've changed your logo.
Yeah.
You've got some, if you want some fucking sick merch, go to the fucking Kingdom Collapse store because they've just dropped a fuck ton of t-shirts that look sick as fuck.
Yeah.
And we might sell it out in Biloxi. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
Bring it with us.
You know, you've got some sick merch out there. You've obviously got this show coming up Saturday. Have you got any shows on the way?
No, not on the way. This is a one-off, and then we have a show in San Antonio, headliner with a lot of Raven's Banquet, Sanity's Last Breath here in a hometown show. So that one's going to be awesome as well.
Yeah, that's going to be killer. And then you say you got to run with Hinder. You like going out with them boys, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Great dudes.
They had a run where they're putting something together and we're always down, you know. It's like we've always been the band that's like, okay, like y'all need somebody out there with y'all, let's go. You know, 24 hours notice, like, you know.
Yeah, call the boys and we're there.
Yep.
Yeah, you've built up a really nice relationship with them over the past few years, haven't you? And you know, it's always not. Yeah, he's got the shirt on. Like, where is that run going?
So have a couple shows in Colorado, Kansas, and then coming back home, and getting back to some of this new music studio stuff.
Yeah, so we have two shows in Colorado, one in Kansas.
Nice.
Yeah,
Hell
so
yeah.
not a full tour, but just a quick little run. Get out of the studio and see something else for a bit.
Instead of
get
black.
out there and do
Instead of in the crazy room.
Well,
I feel like you've been locked in that room for a little while now.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I'll come home some days, and I just see Jonathan just standing in the backyard with the sun beaming on him. Like,
dude, I'm saying I need to see some fucking sunlight for a second before I'm locked in here for the next 16 hours.
Dude, that's the shit that people don't understand. Like, right? Like they see you on the stage and rocking out, and it's like, oh, it's all fun and games, and it is. It really is. And as much as you probably hate being locked in that cage, sometimes it's still fun as shit. But like, talk to people about that. Like, what is it like to make a fucking song like Unbreakable? Because you know, I think most of our audience probably knows this, but if we got one or two that don't, you don't have a huge team behind you. Like you're literally, I'm assuming, in that room right there, right? Like writing the shit.
Yeah, our entire catalog was written, recorded, mixed, all that stuff in here. And you know, basically there's a lot that goes into it, and I think some of that stuff's devalued these days with, like we were joking with the AI stuff, and like, you know, you can't replace a real human's emotions with, you know, with a robot, you know what I mean? The songs that you really feel, and like Unbreakable at the time, we didn't know it was going to do what it did, but we knew like that was the next single. We're going to push that one hard, but we didn't know it was going to do what it did. But it's just a song about real life, relatable stuff. And that's always been our motto, is going through those struggles, those real life things that we all deal with in one way or the other, but not using that as an excuse to give up, to stay stuck in it, but to move forward, move through it. And
yeah, dude, because to his point, we're all human. We all go through stuff. None of us are different, but we pride ourselves in just getting through it. It's like, all right, you're stuck in something. How do you get out of it? Not just sit there and cry about it. Like,
yeah.
And especially a lot of bands nowadays, it's nothing but that. So we're kind of like the antidote, like the against the grain of a lot of the stuff that's coming out that stays stuck in that. It's like, well, here's some Kingdom Collapse for everyone that needs something. You know what I mean?
People, they'll see over the next, like he was saying earlier, over the next year, over the next 12 months, they'll see why we stuck to our guns with our vision for the past 5-6 years, and why it's really, really starting to pay off.
Yeah, it's something like, obviously, you know, we love you guys and we're good friends with you. Like, when you release new music, the first thing I think about is, okay, what part of my life is this going to resonate with?
Right.
You know what I mean? What have I been through? What is he writing about that I've already been through? Like, Never Be Like You was kind of like my teenage years, where we've all been rejected by society in some way, shape, or form, and I took my own path. You know what I mean? And it's
some
like
of that feeling stays with you. That stays with you your whole life. You know what I mean? It's like, it's where you kind of find your place or don't find your place in society, and that kind of makes you who you are. And then there's
Kevin Yahoo.
Looky who it is.
Hey, you at Academy or what?
I am an Academy. Oh, hold on. Let me do this right way here.
Yeah.
Hey,
all
what is it?
No,
the ride stuff, the ride prize. Academy.
Shameless plug there for the store.
I know, I'll take it.
Yeah, really.
And you get some blue polos on and match, dude.
Well, now we have all of y'all on. We did a live stream for our Instagram earlier where we were talking about you guys, how really from day one, y'all were like the first adapters for Kingdom Collapse. And I know we tell Kevin a lot, but we really appreciate that. And y'all are going to see the work, how y'all help promote us in the next, like I was saying, the next year or so. It's going to keep.
Things are really coming together like you've never seen from Kingdom Collapse ever. If you can kind of like read between the lines there's a lot of stuff coming together. That it's just it takes time here to kind of get the ducks in a row to show to make it public.
I'll say go on, Jared.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, every time y'all have done something like it's been an escalation, right? Like a little bit better here, a little bit better here. It's like you've always impressed us with that. And you know, people that don't know the backstory, Kevin found you guys on YouTube. kicked it over to me. I'm like, fuck yeah. And he's like, we're going to book them on a show that we're doing in Biloxi. And I'm like, dude, they don't even know us. Like, why the fuck would they show up? No contract. No, like we said, here's what we'll pay you guys. And you're like, sure. And we're like, are they going to show up? I don't know.
Dude, you know what's crazy about that? I still remember that exact day, Kevin. Like, I was still in college at the time, got out of one of my classes, and you know, you were messaging me, and we were talking, and you know how it is, like the logistics of everything, of going across 3 states or whatever,
Right.
and like there's bills, there's vehicle transportation, there's gear, there's okay, can everyone else in the band get out of work or blah 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 and make this happen? Like it was definitely that last thing to push us over that edge to be like, you know what? We didn't do all this to not do it. We did this to fucking do it.
And
let's go.
At that time, that was like what, 2018?
That was
Or
19. That was
19.
summer of 2019.
So I was living in California at the time, just managing the band. I remember Jonathan called, and he was like, he was fucking stoked.
was like,
he was like,
dog.
dude, we're going to Biloxi.
We're doing it, dog. We're going to the
that-
swamps.
And that, honestly, though, that really was the starting point of like really getting the ball moving with everything.
It was.
Yeah, you guys showed up.
Yeah,
Y'all played
I
a
love
great
it.
show. We partied a little bit after that. I just was like,
Yeah, I
holy
was gonna say
shit.
the only thing we were worried about that night after y'all showed up was if Blake was gonna make it all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
if all the Bud Lights were going to be gone out of that big ass cooler in the back.
Yeah, that was good
Wow.
shit. I think I hijacked the conversation there. Where were we at before that, Matt? Come on.
I was just gonna, because Aaron was just saying how much he appreciates it and stuff like that, and like, you know, you guys have been essentially with us since the beginning, you know. So I'll say on behalf of the team, because I know these two won't care. Whatever you guys need, whatever you guys want from us, just let us fucking know, and we'll make it happen.
There's no doubt about that.
Absolutely. I think that's very mutual. So
Yeah, dude, and that's like with, I was gonna say, start with Kevin. Anytime Kevin asks us a favor, he's one of the few people where we're like, yeah, we'll do that.
We'll hold the cats in a fucking video and be like, hey, come down to Biloxi. You know?
You know what I mean? But it's amazing, like you say, since that first show coming out and watching you guys grow as a band and us as a platform as well, where we've gone, it's fucking great just to have that support from guys like you for us, and obviously the same way for you is having our support for you. It's fucking, we love you guys.
And it's like, bands we wouldn't be where we are today if it wasn't for y'all. If it wasn't for Kevin initially in the first place, and Jared, and then it kept growing, and obviously Matt, Lisa, you know, everybody, and you know, everybody, like it's crazy to have, like, we're all in this, like, you know, different bands, different organizations or whatever, but we're all in this same thing together, this like community rock family, you know what I mean? It's fun.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, man,
I wouldn't have it any other way.
No,
that's
when,
right.
When you fucking cross that pond, boys, it is going to be one fucking party. Let me tell you, it's going to be a fucking party.
I've been waiting 5 years for this.
Part of what we can't talk about, there's a big emphasis on across the pond. So
yeah, man. Shit, man.
If
Get
there
ready,
isn't-
bro.
If there isn't across the pond with Kingdom Collapse, I'm probably going with them.
There you go. There you go. I want to bring it back to the writing real quick, because that's obviously like the most important thing, right? Like if you can't write good songs, you don't grow, like people don't listen.
That's like where it starts.
That's the business, right? So take us back for people that's okay. That is the room. You are in the room, right? How does it start for you guys? Yeah. How does a song like Unbreakable, or I mean, you got a ton of them. Suffer was the first one.
Before y'all get into that, y'all have a great night. I gotta go back to work.
Oh, you gotta pay the bill.
The right price. Academy.
I will see you Saturday.
Yes,
there you go.
Yes, sir.
See you later, Kevin.
Right next to the kayaks.
I'll bring them.
Okay.
How does it there we go. How does a song like Unbreakable, or whatever new stuff you're working on right now, where does the idea start, and then how does it come, like, get to finished product that goes out to all the outlets that play you guys? And again, because we led the show off with Pro Tools becoming a thing, and we touched on AI and all that kind of shit. Like how walk us through that process for you.
So it always, the common thread with like Unbreakable, Suffer, all the, you know, these ones that end up kind of being staples, a big part of it's human emotion, right? A strong meaning and a strong emotional theme to the song. That's where it starts. build that chorus, build everything around it. But it starts at like right here, like 4 chords and a melody and lyrics that mean something. You know what I mean? And like you strip it down, acoustic guitar or piano or whatever, it should still sound good like that, without all the bells and whistles, the polished turd shit, and just a song, a raw song.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That was what I was going to get at. Is it lyrics first? Do you have a book of lyrics, or do you have a guitar progression, or is it, you know, what's your process?
A lot of times it's lyrics, it's melodies, with that pack, that punch emotionally, and building around that.
Okay,
that's where it starts. And you know, like sometimes you might find this quicker, or that, you know, every song's different as well.
Yeah, but it's an evolution as well, isn't it?
Substance.
Yeah.
Substance.
Is it a little different for you guys? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it you with an acoustic, or each one of you individually with some kind of acoustic or something that comes with an idea? Are you fleshing this out as a band in a room, you know, live, or is this, you know, are you working on it singularly, and then we're kind of working on our parts together after we've already got the idea?
It's a combination, but like majority is like I'll start with something and then we'll take it through the finish line together on, like, you know, if there's, okay, we need to attack this verse here, or like let's you know, fill this gap here, or like this is, how could this be better, you know, or stuff like that. Like I said, it's always different, especially now. It's much more collective than it started. When it first started, when Kingdom Collapse was first a thing, it was pretty much like a solo project, you know, but it's grown more into a full band kind of thing now, to where it's cool to see that it is collective.
And it's cool too. I was gonna say, it's like, it's still creatively, he's the driving force, right? But we'll all contribute stuff. But it's cool that he can self-produce it, so we can write it together, and then everyone trusts his vision, obviously. So
and it retains that vision. It doesn't get twisted by somebody outside of the bubble.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I want to get back to that, self-production thing real quick too. But like, to me, the coolest thing about music is, like, you know, yeah, there are people out there who just write, like they write something start to finish and it's great. And that is great. But like the evolution of a idea through a group of people, 4, 3, 4, 5 other, however many people's in the band, to watch it go from this thing and then get polished into what it turns into, to me, that's always been the magic of writing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the part I love about it. It was like, yeah, I had this little thing, but it became this thing, and it would have never been that thing without all the other people. I love that shit.
Yeah.
I really do. And it's cool to hear that that's kind of where y'all have gone with it. But when it comes to self-producing,
so I may need to switch onto our phone, because can we do that real quick?
Yeah. Just
the link, right?
Yeah, if you got the link, just click it and we'll put you right back in.
We could do it stream or like seamless, and we could stay on here until this one time.
Correct.
Okay.
If I'm quick enough, I can make it switch quickly. If I'm quick enough.
Wearing both hats. That's what I was going to ask you about next. When you get
wearing both hats, like his hat and my hat at the same time.
That's 2 hats, one Aaron. It makes a Sherlock.
Aaron, it was more of a metaphor, but I do appreciate the literal sense.
Have you got the link, Jonathan, or do you need me to send it?
I've got the link, sir.
I know. It sounds so official when he says shit.
And
I'm gonna leave mine.
Yeah, just kill the other one. It should be fun.
Seamless.
There we go. Look at that. Seamless.
Synergy.
So yeah. So let's see. Well, what were we talking about there?
Do you like wearing both hats? Meaning, you know, you mentioned being locked in that room like a dungeon and having to go out and get in sunlight. Not
like
only
there's definitely pros and cons, right? But what I really care about is retaining that vision. It's like, we don't want to be doing something where it's like it's turned into somebody and it's twisted into something we don't like. We're not doing this to do something we don't like. We're doing music because we love it. So we got to keep that there, you know, and so fighting for that, and that's part of it.
Right, and then you have full creative over it when you're producing it, and like you said earlier, it's just, oh, how can we make this better? And you're all having the input, but obviously it's you,
right?
You know, doing the whole production and stuff like that. So
right.
Hell yeah.
How taking a song, you know, we're touching on Unbreakable because it's probably one of your biggest hitters that everyone knows. Going from that initial idea and like the lyrics and melody and you guys have played some big festivals and some big rooms. You know, what is that feeling like of taking that melody and lyrics and then taking it to that fucking stage of that big room and hearing people sing it back to you?
It's awesome. Like the whole, like just sticking to what is genuine and authentic from us translates to the fans, like, and hearing those songs, like people are just yelling that, you know, the tagline or whatever it is, and it's like that goosebump moment where it's like, you know, it's everything that we fight for as a band to retain who we are pays off in those moments where it's like that, because it's relatable.
And dude, I think I feel it now more than ever, because over the years too, with going through, and we've talked to labels, managers, stuff, and it's like, y'all should fit in this box. Y'all should fit in this box. Y'all are too plain. And it's like,
fuck that box.
Yeah, like just sticking to our guns. Just as a human in general, people want you to change, but it's like, no, we know who we are, and we're gonna stick to this because we know it works. And we've had to fight for ourselves for a while, but
it's because we're not the band in the cool kids club. We're not in the system. We're not plugged in. We don't have a label. Like, they don't want to respect it.
Right.
You know, but it's like, I don't care. Like, this
I wear your
this is ours.
I wear your independent AF shirt all the time.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And like, with that being said, we were never against the right fit that sees that vision, believes in it, and wants to be a part. Just like the sound. You like, there's plenty of people outside of the band that we do work with, but it's one of those things where those things are understood, and it's a good working relationship, and there's good chemistry there, and it's
we've got to feel it. And like, we're not the band, we're not just 4 band dudes, right, who are just musicians. That's it. We like think about every aspect of a band, the business side, the creative side, all that. So we're very not leery, may not be the right word, but bringing people in, we definitely do our due diligence before we like give someone a piece of the pie, if you will.
That's right. And you have to do that nowadays
for us, and what doesn't.
You know, it's a lot of hard work. You know, obviously I see a little bit more behind the scenes of Casey with what we do with you at Riff and stuff like that. Thank God, Joe, God rest his soul.
I was just, when you said that, I was thinking of him.
It's not fucking easy, people. It ain't fucking easy.
Right.
You know, these guys pump their fucking blood, sweat, and tears into this fucking band. If you saw what they were doing behind the scenes, and I still don't even see like all of what they're doing. Like, they're grinding constant. Like Jonathan said, he's in the fucking studio. He's
MIA
and it's all self-funded.
Yeah. Dude, and to your point with when he brought up Joe, like he was one of the ones too where he always knows I'm like the skeptical. I'm like, let's get to know someone. But Joe was one of the first people like we really brought in. And he added just a crap ton of value. And we know when we feel it with someone, we're bringing them in because not because they're friends, but it's like we know they can bring a lot to the table.
Right. And they're not a shitbag too. That always helps.
Exactly. That helps a lot.
Yeah, you're right. Matt, I think we got a video queued up. I can't read what actual song
It's
it
Elevate.
is. It's
Elevate.
Okay, there we go. Let's play that. Let's play this video real quick. I'll click on that, Matt. And then when we come back after the video, we'll talk about the video and the song, and we'll also talk about what people can expect this Saturday in Biloxi. If they want to come out and fucking jam with you guys in person.
Yeah.
So let's check it out. Here we go. Kingdom Collapse.
From fighting these demons that won't go away, and the tide keeps on rising, it's pulling me under the waves.
killer.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, that's a banger.
They're all bangers.
Damn right.
Whew. Yeah, that's killer. You know, I think you mentioned it a minute ago about like the way
All bangers, no mash.
You're right. You mentioned it earlier though about your perspective. Or I forgot how exactly you said it, but like you'll kind of have a positive spin on everything, right? Am I not wrong
Like,
there?
make it keep pushing.
Correct.
Resilience.
It's like you can hear the anger, you can hear the rage, but yeah, it's got a positive flow to it. And I had a conversation about this one time. A band that maybe people don't like, it strikes me as the same, is Hatebreed. They have a lot of lyrics that are the same way, and they're, you know, the name is like Hatebreed, like they're about hate. It's like, no, they have so much like keep fighting, and y'all remind me of that in your lyrics.
Yeah, that's honestly a big influence. Like I like all that stuff. We came from more of that metal background, a lot of the Hatebreed, Lamb of God, you know, stuff like that. And so I write a lot more melodic stuff, so it leans into more rock. But
yeah, dude, when Jonathan came out of the womb, he came out smiling, but with a goddamn fist, just ready to fight,
like an angry smile. Fuck you up.
Right.
But that's easy to relate to, right? Because like you said earlier, everybody goes through shit, you know, and it's just a matter of choice as to whether you want to, like, you can't ignore it. So that's why I appreciate the anger in the music, because I don't want to ignore it, but at the same time, you don't want to be, you know, you don't want to give up.
Yeah. Well, dude, and like any line of work, any human, you wake up every day, there is a challenge. There is something you have to accomplish, small or big, and it's your choice. Do I do it or do I not?
That's right.
It's that cup of black coffee. Fuck up. Let's fucking go.
And it is like, it's why this industry, and in my opinion, is the best part of the music industry, the rock and metal scene, is because of those relatable lyrics, the powerfulness that, you know, I know that you guys have had people come up to you at shows and say, like, I remember that family you had come up to you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, and that's got to make you feel good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
what does that feel like?
They've come out to like 5 or 6 different shows or festivals. We keep in touch, and like it's cool to like build those friendships, you know, from the music, from just keeping it real in a lyrical sense, and like who we are as a band. Even then too, like there's a lot of bands where it's like, oh, I'm not gonna go out there and hang with everybody. I'm not, you know, I'm too good for that kind of thing. And it's like we've always been the opposite. You know what I mean? So yeah, because like no one's gonna go out there and create the opportunities for us. We got to create it ourselves. So you got to be out there. You got to be hanging out and show everybody that you care and that you're thankful for the support. And
that's the biggest thing, is like a lot of bands they think they get to a certain level, they've already made it, and it's like, it's not a financial thing. It's like, dude, we still have a long road to go, and we want to make sure everyone knows, be it media, radio, fans, that we're appreciative.
Yeah.
And even at those levels, that there's still going to be a aspect of us that never goes away. You know what I mean? Yeah,
it's like one of the best things I heard at a show. I took my nephew to Slam Dunk Festival, and While She Sleeps were headlining one of the stages in the tents, and security fucking dropped someone from crowd surfing. So Loz just stopped the fucking set, and he was like, he raged on at fucking security, and he was like, these are the fucking people that pay for us to do what we're fucking doing. Make sure you look after them. You know what I mean? And it's having that, because it's the fans that buy your merch. They buy the tickets to the shows, and you can do and have that fucking outlet on stage, you know, because it is a mental outlet. You know, like, when I go to a show and I'm in the crowd,
have fun.
It's a mental release for me when I'm in the crowd. So for you guys being up on stage, it's no different. You know,
well, dude, and what occupation can you go and just raise 2 middle fingers and not get fired,
and like yell and
get a bunch back that are happy, that get it back, and they're happy that you did it, you know?
That's what my dad, he's a big supporter of us, but you know, sometimes he thinks stuff's angry, but I'm like, Dad, this is where people buy their tickets. That's like the escape.
Like rock and metal's like the punching bag. These songs are like, get it out. You know what I mean? Like, that's what these songs are. You know,
Yeah.
like Matt just said though, and you go to like these big festivals like Sonic Temple where it's like just heavy music all day long, and you look in these pits, right? And we've all seen stories of like festivals or music things where people die and get trampled on. It's not rock music. They're in the pit throwing elbows and doing shit, but when they see somebody fall down, they pick them up because, like you said, it's an outlet. It's not you're not there to hurt people or hate or whatever. You just get the shit out in a community of people that feel the same way.
right?
Yeah, yeah, and it's not just, you know, I'll never forget, like Riff, we do some digital street team with KC and stuff, and I remember I think it was a stream chat, and people were giving Jonathan some shit in the chat. So the next thing that comes up is a picture of Jonathan with his fucking middle finger stuck up to everyone. You know what I mean? And it was that kind of banter in that, and like you said, you're involving the fans, you're making those connections and stuff like that, and it's fucking important for you guys to get to where you want to be.
Yep.
That's right. Well, what can people expect this Saturday night if they come out to the sanctuary? It's a good cause. We know it's rock for a reason. Suicide awareness, prevention, that type of stuff. What can they expect from the show from you guys?
KC classic good time.
A lot of hooting, a lot of hollering.
I mean, it's
A lot of
all
hooting and
around,
hollering,
you know
baby.
what I mean?
That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm
Get
going
together,
for.
dude. A fun time. That's what it is. You know what I mean? So, you know, if people are on 1 foot in, 1 foot out on it, and it's like, come out. You know, what else are you going to do on a Saturday night or wherever in fucking Biloxi? Are you going to go to the casino and just waste your money? You know?
Yeah, well, you can do that. You can do that before and or after.
Exactly.
So you can do that.
And you can waste money at the merch table. Let's go.
Yeah, gamble on
Right?
The sanctuary. You guys haven't
At least
been there
you
yet.
for
right?
sure get something.
Well, hey, Jared, so Kevin's talked about this new venue, but how do you like the sanctuary? Is it pretty cool? We've never played there.
I do like it a lot. It's an old church that they renovated. They've got the lights looking really good. Speaking of casinos, it's literally, you could throw a baseball and hit the Treasure Bay and a casino right there. So it's right in the heart of Biloxi on Highway 90. It's really cool. The owners are doing a lot. They're really working hard to try to, you know, to make it a venue and in the sense of music, you know, wedding stuff. I mean, like they want it to be a place where people go to hang out. So they're working hard.
What's the bar
It's
look like?
stocked, very stocked and very full.
Yeah.
Good news, Jonathan. So for those coming to the show on Saturday that haven't seen KC live, I know you've played down in Biloxi a few times for us, but new people come to the show. What do you want them to take away from your performance?
To just, you know, just listen to those songs. Like, you know, try to find one that you resonate with. You know, there's a lot there that is relatable, and that's our goal at the end of the day, is just relating to everybody and all letting those emotions out. You know, just having a good time, resonating with a positive message. You know, it's like, no matter how dark the world gets, you know, especially with all this stuff that's been going on lately, no matter how crazy or violent the world gets, music is there, you know, and all these bands are there pouring their hearts out. It's like, you know, there's a lot to connect with.
Yeah, dude, let us be your distraction for an hour, 2 hours, whatever. Like, come, just leave your shit at the door, come in, enjoy it.
Or if it's Dark Remedy and J-Rod, or, you know, it's like Carrie and Envision, Alex, all them, like, it's a big old
It's gonna be a
friends.
You're right. Come be a part of the community. Come hang out and vibe out with some like-minded individuals. I agree with everything you said.
It's gonna be a party, that's for sure.
Well, gentlemen, we appreciate your time.
Oh, Jared's
Uh-oh,
glitching on us.
he is malfunctioning.
Come on, man.
What's he doing? Oh, well, while he sorts his shit out, like it's for a great cause, you know, it's suicide awareness. There's going to be people there. Mission 22 is going to be there talking about, because it's National Suicide Day, I believe, is the day of the show.
Yep.
So it's going to be for.
Oh, Matt is captain now.
Yeah, like Jesus, man.
I'm back, truckers. Yeah. No, I don't know what you said, Matt. I don't know. All I said was it's going to be a good time, and y'all come hang out with some like-minded individuals.
Yep,
hell yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
And if anyone's looking for Kingdom Collapse anywhere, where's the best place to connect with you guys or whatever?
OnlyFans /Kim Collapse.
Yeah, so Facebook, Kingdom Collapse, Instagram, Kingdom Collapse, kingdomcollapse.com, Spotify, you know.
Jonathan's personal email, kingdomcollapsehotguy98@ymail.org.
Ymail.
Ymail.
Nice.
Oh,
Why?
oh, fucking hell. We love you guys and we appreciate you coming on.
Always.
We'll see y'all later,
Good
man.
hanging
We'll
with
see you
y'all.
Saturday. We'll see you Saturday.
We'll see
Yes,
you.
sir.
Yeah.
See y'all then.
Take it easy,
Good night.
boys. Look after
Bye.
yourselves.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Matt.
can we go back to that one now? There we go. Oh,
Yeah,
they're just dudes, aren't they? I love them.
Yeah, no, they're great, man, and they're even more fun to hang out with in person. So if, like you said, if you're on the fence about coming out Saturday night, if it's within drive time for you, come out, come hang out with us. It's going to be a good time, and for a good cause too. We're raising money for a good cause.
Like I said, I can't I've been friends with them for 4 years now, 4.5 years, and I tell you what, mate, when they come across this pond, fuck me, I'm gonna need to take at least 2 weeks off after because it's gonna be fucking hell.
Nice.
It's gonna be a party and a half. So I want to touch on. So this is the show. Saturday, Kingdom Collapse, Dark Remedy, Envision, Break Signal, Brendan Starr, Raven's Banquet, Sanity's Last Breath. They actually have a new single coming out. So go and check it out. Get your tickets. It's for a good cause. Go and support it. There's too many people out here that are committing suicide, and it's just fucking sad.
Yeah, it's terrible. It really is.
Genre, it's ridiculous. So go and support that, if nothing else.
Let music be your, you know, I don't want to say drug, but it kind of is. Let music be your therapy. Let it pull you out of there, man. Let that be the way you get out the negative shit, and not through, you know, what do they say, a permanent solution to a temporary problem, if I'm saying that right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So come rock out with us. Come hang out with some people that are all of like mind when it comes to music. So,
and while you're
Matt,
waiting,
I just looked over here at these pinned comments, and without a pen and paper in my hand, I still don't think this is going to be a hard one to decipher. Am I wrong?
No, I can tell you without even looking.
Yeah.
Do you want to announce it?
Well, let me do it like this. I'll say this, and then you announce the winner. With an overwhelming majority of the votes, the winner is
Envision, Siren Song.
Yeah.
Well done, boys.
Kudos
You will go into, I believe, our next podcast is September 17th with Major Moment, unless something pops up in between, which it might. But as it stands, this is the one that's booked in. So check us out there, and Envision will be going up against Kevin Will Decide, and you will find out on social media. While you're waiting for Saturday to come around, go and check out the magazine.
Look at that cover.
Physical copies are available. We had Nerve on last time. We had the vocalist Dylan. He was a legend and wrote a ridiculously awesome cover story, as she always does. And there's some great articles in there for bands and the fans. So go and check it out. Talking of Nerve.
I wanted to say Anne's been doing such a great job with her writing. Like, she's just, you know, next level. And I appreciate the comment. And we're such a, you know, honored to have you as a part of this team, as everybody that's part of this team. So it really is to watch us grow like we've been doing, and see when you flash that up on the screen, dude, it's just kind of like makes me smile, you know?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. We're building a nice team behind the writing, and we're building slowly. But talking about Nerve, I'll let you talk about this one, Jared.
What do we got? What is it? I can't see it. Archers, the temporary high tour, part 2. Am I saying that right, Matt? With special guest Nerve of Virtue, Envision. Man, when they put the logo out there like that, is that Dead Eyes? Is that what that says? I can't read it from here.
Yeah, that's Dead Eyes.
Okay. Yeah, it's which, holy shit, their music. Everybody on that bill right there is legit. It's going to be us in the Sanctuary, October the 10th. That's this year, in case you were wondering, 2025, and at 6 p.m. at the Sanctuary. Tickets are on sale. What does that say, Matt? At archersband.com?
You can get tickets for that show on our website at thesound228.com, I believe.
Okay, that's what I thought. That ain't with the flyer.
Or at thesanctuary.com. Mate, I do not know how the fuck the Sanctuary is going to be standing after that show.
It's gonna be a
I
good
really
one.
don't. I've seen live video of Envision. I've seen live video of Dead Eyes. I've seen a Virtue live, and fuck me, do they bring down the house? And then you've got Nerve and Arches on top of that.
Yep.
Like it's going to
It's
be
gonna
epic.
be a party. We're bringing you the fun, and you know it's up to you to come out and support and have a great time. So
yeah, and talking of Sanctuary and shows, I promised Kevin that I would. November 30th, we've got Red Jumpsuit Apparatus and Morning in May at the Sanctuary. So,
oh wow,
brought to you by Tutu Entertainment. The sound. Oh look, my logo's on there too.
How there you go, Riff Media, baby, for all your social media management needs.
Yes, please come. But no, on a serious note, like we're putting on some of these killer shows. Me and Jared were having a quick conversation before the show about growing the sound, and we're always sat back with ideas. Jared comes with ideas, I come with ideas. Lisa's just way fucking busy putting all the posts out on social media. She does a tremendous job with it, let's be honest.
There's no doubt.
You know, and Kevin's working on these shows and stuff like that, but there's going to be more coming and more coming. And the more you support us, we can't do this of what we're doing without you guys in the comments.
That's right.
Without your support, we can't bring these bands on like Kingdom Collapse, because if we don't have no fans, then you know we're talking to ourselves, aren't we? You know what I mean?
Right. That's
but
right.
If there's anything that you want us to take a look at, bands we should be listening to, bands we should be talking about,
let us know.
Like that, drop us a message. We'll answer.
Yep. And I want to thank Lisa and Kevin for letting us off the chain tonight.
Yeah, we didn't go too off the rails,
baby. No, we did good. I think we did okay.
I think we did all right. We
thanks everybody for tuning in. Yeah, and Wake Up Music. Yeah, always. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight, and we'll see y'all on the next live.